kind of treat it as a crosswalk.
Are you seeing a light somewhere, Jake?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
It's a little early to be drunken in public.
I think that's that dude from Italy that Annie knows. That was her date. That was her
Gino?
date. Gino from Italy. Track her down. Armandine.
Like in this town, the town developed because of the so hungry.
Yeah, this gave the wealth to start with.
The water into the power.
Catholic Church. There's Protestant over there.
Oh my god.
So we'll go down the stairs, go through the water. Filling up an Algene bottle, so I asked Philip, I said, is that just like natural spring water to drink? He said, yeah. Crazy. I saw another guy doing that. He had his hand in, using it as like a water spile.
I told him there's some dude there peeing in a hose and now laughing his ass off. That's what he said.
So this area is famous also for the Passion Play, and it's happening as we speak. This is the next stop, all right? And why is it so famous? Well, because if you're Catholic, this is one of the places you want to come to in your lifetime. Just like being Jewish, you want to go to the Wailing Wall. You want to go to where do the Muslims go, Alex? They go to
Mecca.
Mecca. There you go. So somehow. He knew that well. Anyway, so basically they want to come here. Why? Because it's just so beautiful here, right? You've just done the Autobahn, and it's where it's also held, right? So this is the theatre that it's held in. So if you take a close look, you can see all the people sitting here. And what makes it so spectacular is the theatre with its roof that retracts and the scenery in the background. The Alps that you can see in the background. That's kind of why people come here to check it all out. It's quite beautiful. There's also a pilgrimage church on this romantic road called the Wieskirche, and this is also one of our stops, the second castle that Mad King Ludwig built, the only one that was completed in his lifetime. Right? This one over here, this Lindenhof Palace. This is an aerial view of where we are right now. Like not really, it's like a drone, but no drone, right? We don't do drones. Don't get excited, right? This is
it's important that as soon as that thing whips you with your feet, you whip this thing down, put your feet on it, and you try not to drop that because it's not coming back. I've lost 2 caps here. Coming down, you take a cap off. I got one back, though.
Doppelmayr is who made the Disney. What's the word I'm looking for? The Skyway Disney. I can't remember the name. Y'all ready to put your life in your hands, literally? What an incredible view.
Keep at least 25 meters away from the person in front of you. In wet conditions, at least 50 meters. And don't bump into other sleds in front of you. Do not stretch your arms or legs out of the Alpine coaster.
I think so.
Please show us with a thumbs up that you understand the rules. Have fun and have a good trip.
No. Okay, it's okay. And now?
All right. Here comes Dad. There's Tim. How was it?
I want to get mine.
It costs €4.
That's fine. I have it, I think.
Yeah, there's 4 there.
There's 4.
How was it? Need help?
Ooh, man, got some bugs coming down.
Good time?
Oh man, that was awesome.
Here comes somebody. Oh, there's a bunch of people falling down now.
Did you get top speed?
Where it breaks you?
Caught up to you.
The one spot I got slowed way down.
They're euros. It only takes coins.
So I got yelled at up there.
How was it? First one, everyone's alive.
When we get up there.
Right now, you get out.
Meanwhile, that guy wasn't gonna let me down because my camera, and I'm like, he just went with a handheld GoPro. I was like, what?
I was a lot bigger than he was. He wasn't prepared to.
This is literally strapped to me.
Very surprised. He said,
He did not at all. Not at all.
I was like, this is literally strapped to my
He
arm.
said that guy.
Yeah, he made me feel bad.
First time that camera flashed me, I thought I got caught speeding. You know? That's such a fright. I was like, no. You decide between size, age.
Right?
Probably.
Like tallest.
Sure, it's whatever works because it's an angle. I think it'll be a nice picture, but I'm not going to
No, you're good. 低调看不到。
对，
I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you.
talk about this?
Okay, that's everyone. So, welcome here to the tasting rooms. My name is Louis and I'll be your guide for this part of your tour. How is everyone doing today? We have about half the people in the room having a good day, so hopefully the rest of you will slowly brighten up after this experience. So, in this room we have 4 different aroma pods, and each one of them represents a different aroma got to do with the brewing process. So this one over here is the malted barley. Malted barley is the source of all the sugar in our beer. It makes up about 80% of the brew, and it's got a sweet biscuit or cereal-like aroma to it. Behind that then we've got beer esters. Beer esters are not an ingredient, but they are a byproduct of the fermentation process. And this means you're not going to actually taste them in the beer, but they have a nice toffee or caramel-like aroma. And we used to do all of our fermentation right here in the storehouse. So the whole building used to smell like that up until the 1980s. And then over here we've got the hops. The hops are the big green plant you would have seen downstairs. They're quite earthy and citrusy. They add all the bitterness to the beer. So we go from sweetness on this side to bitterness over here, and then we finish up with the malt with the roasted barley. Roasted barley has a chocolate or coffee-like aroma to it, and it's roasted very similar to how you roast coffee beans at a temperature of 222 degrees, and that's what gives Guinness its ruby red colour. So we're known as the home of the black stuff. Guinness is not a black beer, it is in fact a ruby red beer. And then folks, all 4 of these ingredients come together in every glass of Guinness, no matter how big, or in this case, how cute and adorably small they are. But we get it all for the Guinness. Now I know we've all had baby Guinnesses before, but this is a real one, and you're all going to get one in just a moment. We have 2 rules with them. Number 1, don't drink them in this room. We're going to bring them into the next room and do a guided tasting session together. You're going to need some beer in a glass in order to do that. Then the second rule is that you have to be over the age of 18 and around to drink. We've got a challenge 25 policy in here, so if you look under the age of 25, you might get asked for ID. Please don't be offended if we do ask you, and please don't be offended if we don't ask you either, okay? So guys, come up, grab a sample, and then follow me down to the next room.
From the source. You just got a free jar of Guinness.
This smells. That's why I was just don't forget which one's yours.
Is this highest Guinness wins?
No, put them down. I drink House Guinness. No, not yet. Get away. Tell us how to do it.
And I need you to explain to the camera why you're having trouble listening.
Tell us.
And?
I don't know. I don't hear well.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
Okay, Matt, go ahead.
Wait, is this one mine?
Okay, that's almost everyone. So guys, we're going to go through a technique that our brewers use every morning to make sure everything tastes all good. And it's called retronasal tasting. It actually does make a bit of a difference. I thought it was a bit mad when I first heard about it, but then I tried it. It actually does work. So I'm going to go through the steps of it now very quickly, and then after that we'll all take a drink together. So the first step is to take a deep breath in. And everyone always does that. We're not going to drink just yet though. And then the next step after that is to take a generous mouthful. Now the reason why we tell you to do that is because if you just sip on the top, that's just the hops and the nitrogen, and it doesn't actually taste too good. It's quite bare. So never just sip on the foam. Always make sure you get past that and into the actual drink. After you do that then, let it sit in your palate for a few seconds, swallow, and then exhale through your nose. Does that sound good, everyone? Yeah. I don't know the Irish for cheers.
Sláinte.
Sláinte, yes, very good. So on 3 we'll all say sláinte and drink. 1, 2, 3.
Sláinte.
Enjoy everyone. And don't worry, this is not your free pint of Guinness you were promised at the start of your tour. The glasses get bigger as you go up the building. And you're only on floor 2 at the minute. You got to get to floor 7 to get your free pint, so you've still got a bit of a way to go. And then, yeah, that's it then, folks. You can leave your empty glasses on these trays we have here by the exit and continue your tour from there. Thank you.
choose your photos from here, and they'll start printing straight away.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do ours on the way out. We can do it anytime. Just walk in. It wasn't crowded, was it? We walked by.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Oh wow. You have to drink another beer.
I'm super bummed about it.
Did you get a picture of it?
Yeah, I drank half of it.
So I gotta be honest with you.
Before they did the picture. You can't drink the beer after they do the picture, can you?
Yeah.
Doesn't the picture go away?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just, yeah.
Why would you ruin a beer and put a picture on it if you can't drink it?
I don't know. It just seems to me like once you start drinking it, it's going to go away.
But this is coming from the woman, you're being called out right now, who is drinking a light beer
In the Guinness factory.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty? I thought you were Ann.
This will quench your thirst. This is right up your alley, Terry.
On the 7th floor of the Guinness factory in Dublin. 3 years in the making. 3 years, an untold amount of money. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Nana, for making this happen. Experience of a lifetime. Jameson! Ready to drink some whiskey.
Tickets?
Yes. We're good.
That's the worst scam I've ever heard of in my entire life.
We are con artists. We
I was going to say, yes.
flew 4,000 miles just to get an extra whiskey drink.
No, yeah. I see nothing. That is completely normal behavior.
You gotta watch out for us, you know?
Where are you folks from? By the way?
Washington, D.C., Ohio, South Carolina. We're all related.
Okay, that's fine.
Depends on when you ask.
Now, you do realise you're carrying Guinness bags in my house, don't
It's an optical illusion.
you? Did you like lose a bet?
Remember the ones that flew all the extra way for the extra drinks, not the people that have the Guinness
We
bags.
ended here because save the best for last, you know?
Oh,
Man, there was nothing
nicely
else you
covered.
could-
There we go.
Guys, have a quick check of the tickets, of course. Anyway, folks, folks, every single thing that you will ever need to know about Jameson, you're going to find either inside the bottle or on the label. Now the label, Jameson, John Jameson was our founding father, and under his name is the family crest. That's here on the table. Beneath the family crest are two words, Sine Metu. And Sine Metu is on every single bottle of Jameson sold worldwide. It is the family motto, but it's also the Latin for without fear. And this phrase, without fear, it actually defined John Jameson's life. And in reality, it has defined our whiskey ever since. Now, there are many, many characters in the story of Jameson. There can only ever be one founding father. And this was an enterprising Scotsman. And set up shop here in Smithfield in 1780. At the time, of course, Dublin was going through a bit of a boom. The population was expanding. I mean, Dublin was the second city of the British Empire, and it was home to more than 150 distilleries and breweries that, of course, were dotted throughout the city. As time passed, most faded away, and nobody saw Dublin had gained an institution that would still be here. Some 242 years later, John Jameson's distillery on Bow Street. Now John, here he is, and his very good wife, Marguerite, coming over here. The two of them lived up to the spirit of Sine Metu, and with innovation and hard work, the distillery grew, as of course did their family. In time, one of their 16 children. Now Ireland in the late 1700s, well, 16 kids was actually a small family. Anyway, John Jameson II, as the eldest son, took over as master distiller. John II took his father's legacy and built on it. And with continuing innovation, hard work and unmatched quality, the distillery continued to grow. By 1804, like this here, but for the rest of the 1800s, the distillery expanded massively. Between 1880 and 1905, it was actually running at full capacity. Now, John Jameson's name is on the label on every bottle of Jameson. But the whiskey in the bottle, its legacy is shared by many. And this is why on every bottle of Jameson you're going to find at least one barrelman. And the barrelmen represent the workers who built this whiskey. Now everybody, the Bow Street Distillery where you are right now, this place was seen as a city within the city of Dublin. Very, very busy place full of very highly skilled craft workers. We have the most magnificent company archive, and our records show that we employ, well, the likes of carpenters, and we also had blacksmiths and millwrights and coppersmiths, even ostlers. Now the ostlers, they looked after the horses. But these are just a few of the many tradespeople working here. You see, we had a fantastic reputation. You got a job here, practically guaranteed for life. At our peak, we employed 300 people. Now this meant we were now supporting hundreds of families throughout the Dublin region. Now in 1880, that's 100 years after John set up here, we were now producing 1 million gallons of whiskey a year. And that's the equivalent of 6.5 million bottles of Jameson. And believe me, in 1880, that was no mean feat. Now folks, it was what we now call the golden age of Irish whiskey. I mean, everything was going incredibly well. And of course, nothing could go wrong. We're going to jump back in time about 110 years ago to the beginning of the last century. At this point, Ireland is making every year 50 times more whiskey than the rest of the world combined. And Jameson was the best-selling whiskey on the planet. But time and history, in the shape of military and political turmoil, intervened. War broke out around the world twice. Here in Bow Street, conflict reared its head. Because of our location, we became a fortress during the 1916 Rising. Now, martial law was imposed in Dublin, and no worker could come to work for 2 weeks. But again, our records show, during the 2 weeks of the shutdown, every single worker was actually paid their full wages. Now, just when things began to pick up again, excessive trade tariffs imposed by Britain when we left the British Empire. And of course, the impact of prohibition in America began to take their toll. Some bootleggers in America were now labeling their homemade moonshine as Irish whiskey. You see, this way they could charge more money for it. But this alone had a huge negative impact on our very good name. On top of this, of course, the Irish economy was slowing down. The Irish whiskey industry was in decline. To be honest, by the 1960s, the once all-powerful Irish whiskey industry was on its knees. But this motto, Sine Metu, without fear, held the key to our survival. So calling upon the spirit of John Jameson, the owners of the whiskey that had John's name in it, they said, okay, now's the time to sink or swim. And luckily enough, the 2 other surviving whiskey distilleries in the south of Ireland also saw the writing on the wall. So in 1966, after generations of rivalry, Jameson joined forces with John Power on some whiskey and the Cork Distilleries Company, and the Irish Distillers Group was founded. Now, John Jameson's spirit lives in Dublin, where he made his whiskey. The heart of the company you'll find today in Middleton, County Cork, where Jameson is distilled and matured. And Middleton, great place to make our whiskey in. Look, my company has always had a reputation for experimentation and innovation, but my whiskey will now and forever be steeped in tradition and craft. And even today in Middleton, our whiskey masters, they're always looking at new techniques and new ingredients to make new whiskies with. But everybody, the story of Jameson is really about people. It's about our whiskey makers, it's about our whiskey masters. It's about every single person worldwide who enjoys the taste of Jameson. And of course, it's about our barrel men. And it's about every member of my company that keeps building on 242 years of history. And you know what? It keeps coming right back to the bottom. The name, of course, John Jameson, and his motto. And even today in the 21st century, Sine Metu, without fear, is something we in Jameson, on a daily basis, try to live up to. So my friends, a bit in the man, a bit in the company. Any questions, remember them. And when we get to the tasting, I'm only too happy to take them. Now folks, our next stop is going to be process, okay? We're going to go through the curtain behind, take a little left down to our process room. When we get there, you'll see there are 5 tables. Now, there's room for up to 6 people at each table, 3 on each side. I've got 25 people on the tour, so there's room for everybody, okay? Now folks, even though it's not a full tour, you may not be at the same table as all your friends. Now, that's okay. If you're not at the same table, you can always wave them across them if you want to. Now, you don't have to. If you don't want to wave at them, you don't wave at them. You just pretend, I have no idea who these people actually are. And I don't know why they're waving at me. We just don't judge here. End of story. Folks, any empty glasses, take them with you. You can leave them on the table outside. If they're not yet empty, keep drinking, for crying out loud. You know, very popular question here is, can I take my drink with me on the tour? Well, the real question should be, is how many drinks can I take with me on the tour? Current record, I'm told, is 12.
smells like a haunted house.
Truly haunted mansion. Hi guys.
You are so thankful you did not park in that garage.
Why?
Because it is a nightmare.
Ours wasn't that bad. We parked, it's like 700 foot that way. It's called Heinz.
Oh, probably a lot better. Does anybody know what this one?
Just right over here on the left.
Oh, the cat came back.
There, it's on the right, Jay. Right there.
What he was the gonna, but the cat came back.
Hold up.
Just wouldn't stay away.
Wait, here. We got our GPS fixed. Somewhere, there they are.
There you are, about time.
Hey guys.
Oh, wait, you all got here at the same time?
This is Corkscrew Hill on the Wild Atlantic Way. cold? It is very windy. We're the first ones here. So we stopped and picked up a coffee for the very long walk up. And currently, there is no one else up here. It is just us and this beautiful scenery. Prettier than this. Hi there.
Right.
didn't really know what to expect coming here. But I didn't expect that. I don't know what to call what just happened. But it felt wrong. I feel dirty. This is the moment before death. Lena, you were like a sister.
I have the best one. Good? I have the non-climbing sign and you on the wall.
Everyone has a task to find their beautiful Irishman and bring them home.
Okay, so what's your stance on teeth? Because I feel like that's going to be like one of the sticking points. Pro teeth.
We're already down a day and a half.
Yeah. Teeth is an issue.
Oh, Dima, there's a matchmaking festival in September. Set your name written all over it.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm seriously interested in frolicking in that grass. Can you see that grass? That's like primo grass right there. See the lighthouse over there? Straight ahead. Is that an air traffic control tower, son? There it is. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
What about you, Annie? What do you got to say? What do you think?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Beautiful to be here with my fabulous family.
And me.
Harry, I broke the handle. I didn't break it, I pulled it out. I know how to.
It's good that I'm capturing you two in your normal element.
I'm trying to make it bigger and it pulled out.
That's what she said. Are you stopping here?
No, I'm going up. We stopped
To get a breathe.
my breath.
Okay.
And then I broke.
All right. We're moving. I feel like this is real life Temple Run. We have a trip hazard and an electric fence.
Oh, okay, sure.
Just pause for a moment to think that this is some of the most beautiful landscape on Earth, and it's inhabited entirely by cows. And I don't mean the tourists. What's the name of this, Ann? Rocky Road? Get it? Rocky Road. We are on the Rocky Road. Oh, he's friendly. He's friendly. Sir. Sir. Baby. He's right behind you. He's coming your way. Oh, we're getting video.
Look how sweet he is. You're so soft and your tail is so little.
Psst, look at me. What a cutie. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Look at him.
You know why they're supposed to be either lucky or unlucky?
Well, hopefully he's lucky. Hopefully he's lucky.
Those who don't like cats are more likely to trip over it. Because with a frightened cat, we get the freeze.
Yeah.
But with a happy one,
Yeah.
Have a good day. I don't like to admit it, but she was right. She was right. We took the long way around, but we got to meet a cat. So it worked out.
Oh, look at him rubbing my knee.
So simmer. Hey, slancha. Slancha. Slancha.
Already
Ooh. Totally different than that. Totally. It's a little scotchy. It's almost got a little scotchiness to it. Well, you slugged yours.
She gets it over with. Gets it over with. That's very mild.
it's a question, and a lot of times I would give an answer, and it would be in excess of what you want to hear.
Hey, you know what?
Just like you can just.
So you don't just get a yes or a no, you get the pharmaceutical name.
Exactly what answer I was
I even said, because he was like, what's going on with Texas? And I said, oh, Tom's just being Tom.
Yeah.
Saying exactly what
You get That's that Christmas shot.
It's probably good to get a little.
Thank you. We're from the U.S. We're from Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
What did you say?
Huh?
You said welcome to Kilkenny?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The whiskey guru behind the bar.
Look for the whiskey guru. That's what
The whiskey guru.
We were hurting on the whiskey guru. We were like, that feels like a
The whiskey some.
Thank you so much. Thanks for everything, okay?
My family hates you. I'm not even related to most of them.
Happy birthday. Thanks for doing it. It was a pleasure meeting you
You've
guys.
been fantastic.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
The patron saint. I feel bring it in.
Patron
Bring it in
saint
for the
of
real
Patron
thing.
saint of Irish whiskey.
The patron
And
saint.
Blessed be you amongst all the women.
Great.
Can't. They don't sell on the girls, apparently.
The squirt's very far.
Oh wow, that's what she said.
Soup today.
And he said, change the name of the text, group text,
To what?
Puking with Tom.
you feel about the cable car?
Fine.
Anyone good?
No, stop. Not funny.
Some of us are more scared of heights than others. Over here, you see Sucheda, which is what we drove here to Ortisei to see. But apparently the lift is closed on Fridays for whatever reason. So we ended up coming up here to a restaurant on top of, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, Alpe de Suisa. And the restaurant is called Mont Sip. And so I think reasonable trade-off, because we still get to see Sucheda, and we got to see the other side of this mountain as well, which is incredible. Hard to see because of the sun, but that is where we just came from. The edge of a cliff. Steed. Good old number 16. You think I'm a steed?
That was so much for a joke.
Escalators worth of hill that we are avoiding because Terry's savvy eyes spotted the path that we probably should have taken the first time.
Also because I'm fat and lazy and don't want to walk up a hill. So.
And Hill is being generous. Very generous. We avoided 3 escalators worth of hill and this monstrosity to wind up right where we need to be. I knew I married Terry for a reason. Can't believe is how blue-green the water is. I've never seen anything like it. It almost looks like the fake putt-putt golf course water.
That's why I think it was handmade.
I mean, it's nuts. It's beautiful. Matt and Jay are wearing shorts and t-shirts. It's going to be approximately 25 degrees Fahrenheit up there, so they're going to be nice and warm and toasty. Nice and toasty. How nervous are you?
I'm going for the seat.
Look at, just in case this thing crashes and we all die.
You love me.
It's been real.
Yes, it's been real. I love you too.
I think Dad's updating his will.
He's not scared. He's kind of scared.
weird, Annie, is when it has to straddle the tower because it does like a rock and then it goes back this way. It has like a little shifty thing in it.
Lying out both sides of your mouth.
Jay, I hope they serve tropical drinks up there. You're ready. Mai Tai? Pina colada?
Smooth.
You did not prep me for that.
Get a picture,
Andrea J, do you have frostbite yet?
We have snow, y'all.
What is happening?
Oh, it's the ice coming off the cable. Nice.
There's ice coming through the roof.
We're here.
You guys are getting snowed on. Oh my. This is it. This is where we get out.
Look at the ice coming off of it.
Oh my. We have to climb the ice. Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh, where's the prep? Like, warning.
Should there be a life jacket or something on here?
No warning.
Let us in.
I'll start going to church legs.
You see that ice?
Mom's like, I'll never eat fish on Friday again.
You see the ice on my hand?
Oh, God.
Jay's gonna start saying Jesus on a gondola.
Christmas.
Good.
Wow. I'm glad you did this. Oh. We just reached the top of Zugspitze. Some 2,960 meters.
It's cold as tits up here.
It's very cold. It's 26 degrees. For reference, when we left this morning, it was almost 80.
Finally, I'm not sweating.
It's actually like hard to catch your breath up here.
Yeah.
10,000, yeah. Can't see anything. Andrew's in shorts and flip-flops. Oh my God. And this right over here is technically the summit.
Wow, that ice on that.
Can't really see much. You can just kind of see the peak. You can't see, there's actually like a small gold star which you can maybe see right here. That is actually right there. You see this fog, this is nuts. The ice